Hi, today we're going to talk about K-Cycle's post-effects mist. It creates a fog effect depending on the camera distance using a depth map. It is easy to set up and control, and it works well especially for exterior scenes for creating a nice atmospheric fog, and usually can get easier and better results quicker than using the volume scatter without increasing the render time. I have loaded a simple exterior scene, an outdoor scene, cameras on your left. To get started, to set up the mist settings, you want to work in wireframe mode. So let's enable that mode. First thing you want to do is enable post effects mist. Now let's select the camera. Now let's change the camera property viewport and enable mist. And if you notice right away, you'll have a length showing you the coverage area for the mist. Let's switch the viewport to top view. Let's adjust the length of the area for mist. So we'll go into the world settings and you'll notice the mist passed. The default is start from 0 to 25. Adjust the length to after your area of your scene, your ground area, and then we can have it started. With the camera start, you want to start before the camera. You can fully adjust. Coverage area encompasses all your exterior scene. Get out of this mode, 3D perspective mode, where you can actually view the scene at a similar angle than the camera to look at how some of the settings of the mist changed. Enable preview render mode, and you notice that you already have some mist in your scene. Try to do some adjustments to it. So we'll go back to our post effect, the settings area, and then we can more or less see what happens with each setting. Blend start is the beginning of where the blend starts. You can see that the camera on your left and the mist gets adjusted at a different starting point. And then you'll have also the blend end, which is, I guess, the other side. The ending ends when it becomes a full intensity. With exposure, it'll leave you know how heavy the amount of mist or fog is in your scene. Normally you want to have enough fog from the beginning of your camera to start visualizing some of the fog effect. With intensity, it controls the amount of fog on the depth side. As I lower the intensity, I can see further out and there's less fog at a further distance. The higher the intensity, it creates more fog at a distance. Another setting that we can adjust is the fallout. We can go to the world settings, default to quadratic, or we can adjust it to linear, where it's a more even fog. So let's keep it linear, and we can go back now to post effects, and let's go and switch to the actual camera view. And now I can finish my final adjustments. Some of the exposure settings. I can change some of the intensity, spread out. I can change the color, make it more of a sunset yellowish tone on it. And when you're happy with your final adjustment, you can just do a final render. And as you can see, it matches the viewport exactly. Well, this is all for post effects mist. Thank you for listening.